Hi, I'm Macy Durso.
I'm Caroline Crick.
And I'm Clark Jones. Welcome to the Gazebo broadcast.
Jenny Bell Butler was crowned Stratford's homecoming queen on Friday night. Here's an interview with Jenny Bell by Gazebo editors Josie Lamb and Taylor Swan.
And now the moment we have excitedly been awaiting. It is my pleasure to announce your 2019 Stratford Homecoming Queen. May I have a drum roll, please? Your 2019 Stratford Homecoming Queen is Miss Jenny Bell Butler.
So how does it feel to be one of the 8 girls selected to be on the court this year?
I was very honored, and it's flattering because I was really lucky because it was a really good group of girls, I thought, that were representing our grade and the whole high school.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you were feeling that night and just a little overview of the night?
Well, when they announced it, I honestly was really surprised because since it was like such a really good group of girls, like I really felt it could have been any of us. But and I just had a lot of fun with them too the whole night. We did pictures, and then we went to had like a dinner thing, and then we all kind of like carpooled over to the game. So it was just a really fun, like happy night.
Here's a report from Gazebo sports reporters Ben Baxley and Harrison Brown on last week's Stratford Sports Hall of Fame inductions.
Last Friday was the Hall of Fame introduction for Jeff Avant, Grady Smith, and the girls' track team of 92, 93, 94, and 95. The Hall of Fame honors the contributions and accomplishments of people who deserve recognition and are a role model for the future Eagles. 2 of the creators, Jeff Avant and Grady Smith, made a rule to not be nominated in the Hall of Fame because of their humbleness.
Jeff Avant is being introduced into the Hall of Fame as an athlete and a supporter. It is evident that Avant displays Eagle pride daily. He was a 4-sport athlete in golf, football, baseball, and basketball. He led the Eagles to a state championship in 1983. Coach Smith would describe Mr. Avant as a true competitor. After attending the University of Georgia, Avant returned in 1988 and married Elizabeth Boswell. He has been a member of the Grady Smith Golf Tournament, Stratford Board of Trustees as an athletic director. He was a member of the Stratford Boards of Trustees for 10 years, where he served as athletic chair, chair-elect, chair, and past chair. Avant was also a creator of the Hall of Fame for athletics. Mr. Avant is a constant supporter of the Eagles that demonstrates Eagle pride.
Grady Smith is finally being introduced into the Hall of Fame in his 50th year at Stratford. Coach Smith is the definition of a loyal man and has invested countless hours here. Coach Smith perfectly embodies the motto of excellence never rests. Coach Smith began serving as athletic director in 1977 and has coached almost every sport here at Stratford. Coach Smith has won 20 state championships across these various sports, and this is an incredible accomplishment. These sports include softball, boys soccer, and boys and girls basketball coach. Coach Smith was instrumental in starting our soccer, volleyball, cross country, wrestling, swimming, softball, shooting sports, and lacrosse programs. The Smith family has had and continues to have an incredible impact on the Stratford community. Coach Smith, his wife Anna, and 2 daughters, Jenny and Tarva, are all members of the Hall of Fame. Reporting for the Gazebo, Harrison Brown, Ben Baxley, and Zane Arell.
Sports reporter William McCormick sat down with softball players Mary Elaine Mitchell and Nadia Reese for their thoughts on senior night and entering this week's region tournament as the top seed.
What is y'all's expectations for the tournament?
Of course we expect to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing less than that.
Yeah, I think being able to host region is a big deal. I know we've been able to be a part of that in basketball, but softball is new, and we're hoping to continue to keep this tradition going, starting with us. And we expect to come out, have great fan support, and take care of business because it is home field advantage. Sophomore Dylan Driver and the cross-country team have been leading most of the competition behind this year. Here's a report from Mary Elaine Mitchell.
I'm Mary Elaine Mitchell here with Dylan Driver, sophomore on the cross-country team. Dylan, kind of share with us, how this year's different than last year.
Well, last year we had
we had a couple of runners who had been doing it for a very long time, since middle school. So everyone was more used to cross country and everything. But this year we actually have a good bit of new talent, and we lost a couple of people from last year, but I think we're pretty similar in strength than we as last year. So we lost some, but we also gained some. So I think that it's a little bit of a different team, but it's just as fun as it was last year.
And here is sports reporter Jack Medlin with a look at this week's big football game with Mount DeSales.
Hi, this is Jack Medlin here from the Stratford Gazebo. Last week, the Eagles faced off against the Fellowship Christian Paladins in the homecoming game. After a rough first 2 quarters, the Eagles went down 28-0 at halftime. The Eagles played better in the second half, but were unable to close the gap, finishing the game 42-14. The Eagles will look to rebound this week, playing Mount DeSales away in their first region game. I'm here with Coach Faribaugh. So, Coach, are there any positions that shined in last week's game after a tough loss?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I thought, our linebackers played really stepped up their game and played a lot better. Thought we made some good, our secondary tackled very well. So those were two that I thought stood out well.
And tomorrow night, got the first region game of the season. What can we expect from Mount DeSales tomorrow night?
Well, Mount DeSales is they're undefeated right now. They got a really exceptional quarterback. He's had multiple scholarship offers. I think he's committed to Indiana. They got a really good running back. Playing with a lot of confidence. They're a good football team.
To help win this game tomorrow night, what's something that we can do to help fix the team and maybe play a better game tomorrow?
Something you can do?
Or something that the team can do?
Yeah, well, the team needs to play extremely hard and physical, and we need to be able to control the ball. I mean, we need to be able to control the ball, move the chains, knock out some first downs, and just sort of control the pace of the game. And that would be a big deal.
Work began on renovation of the Grady this week. The remainder of the old bleachers will be removed and the new bleachers will be installed. Students are not permitted in the gym while the work is being done. The walkway between the Grady and the Fine Arts Building will be closed during this time.
Be sure to check the gazebo after next week for a time lapse of the project.
Here is staff meteorologist Will Baxley and Knox Cleveland with an awkward elevator interview with renowned English professor Frank Katz.
Which floor are we going to, too? How are you? I just think, what if I pushed call emergency services?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, I'll think about it. These doors gonna open? How's it going?
Hey, good. Say,
So what floor are you going? What floor are you going? What floor are you going to?
First, I guess.
I got a question.
Can you please give me that?
Do you like Rice Krispies?
Yeah, who doesn't like Rice Krispies? You know what? That's it? That's your question? Right. You seem like a huge Charles Dickens kind of guy.
I've heard that.
You've heard that? I hate Charles Dickens. Why do you ask?
What are your thoughts on shucking corn?
My thoughts on shucking corn. I don't have any thoughts on shucking corn. What is the matter with you?
I don't know. I wondered that myself.
So, wonderful weather we're having.
Would you like the cap?
Thank you.
I feel like this elevator is like.
I don't.
Where are we?
I think it broke.
Oh my god. No.
Wait.
Why is it like moving weird? That's right. Elevators give me. Dude, it's broken. It's literally broken.
It's not broken.
Wait, I think we're going out.
I'm getting elevator anxiety.
So, how about those Mets?
How about this Mets? We're gonna have the Cy Young Award winner and the Rookie of the Year. What's your point?
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and ring the
Yankees.
Yankees.
I believe this is our stop. Keep that. We did it.
Tired of all those questions on all those tests? Well, here's Graham G Money Hefner to the rescue with a fun trivia question.
We're back for G Money's guessing game. This week's question is, how big is Stratford's campus in acres? Is it A, 23 acres, B, 114 acres, C, 635 acres, or D, 322 acres? Correct answer is B, 114 acres. Come back next week for G Money's guessing game.
Please visit the Gazebo website, stratfordgazebo.com, for an in-depth look at the new library renovations, along with stories on Stratford's Pep Club, McGene's Day, the upcoming PSAT prep sessions, and the new Animal Rescues Club supply drive.
Thanks for watching our weekly broadcast. Be sure to check out the daily announcements for upper school on Good Morning Stratford and weekly announcements from the middle school and lower school every Monday.
Have a wonderful day, Eagles!